When I was a kid, I thought that a real masculine man was just better than everyone else. Larger than life, untouchable, calm, stoic, powerful. Men wanted to be you, and women wanted to be with you if you were truly a masculine man. This cool guy, artsy intro isn't the definition of masculinity either, but it is here to get your attention and to hopefully hook you long enough so that way we can have a conversation about this topic in a less superficial, meaningful kind of way. Yes, it makes sense to be formidable and dangerous, as Jordan Peterson says, but is there something more to it? Or dare I say spiritual? What does it really mean to be a man? It's the age-old question, and I'll answer it right here and now in the first minute of this video. To be a man means to have the ability and the willingness to take care of the people around you and to be able to lead them. But here's the thing. It's actually impossible to take care of the people around you and to lead them until you've cultivated the ability to take care of and lead yourself. As men, we are divided into halves. There's the animalistic nature, and all it cares about is survival and short-term gratification and pleasure. The other half is your higher self, your God consciousness or spirit. If you want to get biblical, we can say it's the spirit versus the flesh. Every religion has their own version of this. The key is to make friends with your animalistic nature, but at the same time, not allowing it to dictate your day-to-day decisions. Go within, be honest with yourself. Are you doing the difficult things on a regular basis that strengthens you? Or are you going down the path of least resistance over and over again, making yourself weak? Are you pursuing your higher calling and purpose, even if it's just a little bit each day? This will make everything better in the long run for you and your family. When your cup of fulfillment is full, then the outpouring can benefit other people in your life. It's important to zoom out and look at the big picture of things. I don't condone the martyr mentality that a lot of society praises. It often comes from a place of virtue signaling and moral posturing, and it's mostly bullshit. Society seems to praise men who consistently diminish themselves, who don't rock the boat and know how to shut the fuck up. Look at Jim. He sacrificed everything for his family. He works a soul-sucking job, 80 hours a week. He's so noble for diminishing himself and dimming the light of purpose that is begging to be released inside of him. Do not use your family as an excuse for ignoring the inner purpose that's calling out to you. Yes, you need to take care of your family. It is your responsibility. But most men's purpose goes far beyond that. After you get home from the day job that you have to work to support your family right now, fuck your sports teams and your football games and your nightly Netflix sessions. You owe it to yourself, your family, and the world to cultivate the deeper purpose inside of you. Shut yourself away. Make a plan, write the book, start the business, do the things that are in alignment with the inner voice that's calling out to you. If you're unable to take care of yourself in this way, if you don't learn how to be fulfilled in your own individual purpose, then there's no way to give to those around you and your family the best that you have to offer. They might not know this, but you know this. The path of least resistance is comfortable for a time, but it's also what causes people to have deep regret later in their lives or on their deathbed. I have personally fought tooth and nail over the years to not become like the majority of men who have resigned themselves to the martyr mentality, and as a result are missing out on their truest, highest potential. A huge part of leading others is leading by example, by seeing you do the difficult things day after day and refusing the path of least resistance, fighting for your highest purpose and the dreams that have been placed in your heart by God. If you eat like shit, you're not taking care of yourself. If you don't regularly exercise and aren't working towards building a strong, masculine physique that's in alignment with who you know you have the potential to be, you're not taking care of yourself. If you're addicted to the dopamine rush of video games, social media, entertainment, and pornography, you're not taking care of yourself. And I'll say it again, in order to take care of others, then you have to learn how to take care of yourself on a very deep level. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of entropy. You want your children and your future children to see you pursuing your dreams and your purpose with everything that you have. Because when your children grow up, then they'll also know that they're meant for so much more than what society tells them they are. So it all starts with you, your inner world, your container of existence and reality. And that's why it's important to gradually start stacking victories, slowly and slowly, until you become a man that you actually respect. When you look in the mirror, you see someone that you admire. And then from that place, you can lead others. From that place, you can help them and guide them and show them a better path. You can pave the way for them. And guess what? They'll eventually do the same thing for others. And slowly you'll start to see the external world changing right before your very eyes. This is the power that men have. And most of us are not tapping into this. But you have to learn how to lead yourself first. We've all heard the metaphor of the oxygen in the airplane. When the oxygen masks fall from above, you have to put it on yourself first. You have to be taken care of in order to take care of other people. Because if you're barely at baseline, then you're going to be useless. And none of this is me judging you. It's me challenging you. I'm aware that these kinds of changes don't happen overnight, but at least get on the path. Start taking steps. A lot of men have a hard time respecting or admiring themselves because they know what they're doing behind the scenes. When no one's around, when they're in private. Even behind closed doors, there's no running away from yourself. So become that guy, someone you really admire. It is possible for you to do this. To become someone who's strong, competent, virtuous, and loving. Loving to himself first, and then to others. And it's the only way to truly love without having an ulterior motive or some other intention. A lot of people who only love to get something haven't learned how to truly cultivate self-love. It's not bullshit. It's real. It comes from something higher, and it's your essence. It's what fuels every meaningful piece of art that you've ever come into contact with. This is the divine masculine that you're looking for, that can heal, that can impact, and that can love fearlessly. The movie Fight Club says it perfectly. Our war is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives. So fight the fucking war and realize that you can lift yourself out of this Great Depression. You are loved, you matter, and you've barely scratched the surface of what you're capable of. Now, if you want ongoing support, I've started a community specifically for men who are on this path of self-improvement. If you want accountability, if you want support, I'm very active in the community. We do 2 to 3 Zoom calls a week, and it's been amazing so far. I want you to click the link in the description and check out the community. Watch this video right now, and I'll talk to you soon.